Racing to the 2023 Breeders' Cup at Santa Anita, the 40th anniversary of the big dance. Let's take a look at the update on Thursday, October the 12th. Take a look at the latest news. Get you set up on the filly and mare turf contenders. I think this year we've got one of the deepest fields. A lot of strong Euros are coming over, and a solid American contingent led by an Italian who was the runner-up in 2022. Starting off with news out of Santa Anita, Frankie Dettori, he is not going to hang him up. He is going to come back to be a full-time jockey in the United States in 2024. He's still looking for the Derby horse. Aren't we all at this time? He's going to be based out of Santa Anita, maybe run a couple of big nights in Dubai and some other big races. But Frankie Dettori still riding strong at 52. Let's take a look at the filly and mare turf contenders. Earlier this week, we took a look at the first look at the distaff. We also took a look at the turf. Let's take a look at the filly and mare turf. 1.25 miles. They're going to be mowing the lawn, older fillies and mares. Starting off with the Rodeo Drive winner, you've got Didia. This was at Santa Anita. Let's take a look at the race. Kind of a sprint to the wire. Down the stretch, there's 4 or 5 horses with a chance to win. A stock and pounds trip for Didia. She is a nice horse. Picked up the big win. 13 starts, 9 wins. Stakes win at the fairgrounds, stakes win at Churchill Downs, and also a Grade 1 winner in Argentina. Inspiral comes in from Europe. The Chariot Stakes, let's take you back. A dominating performance, an open lead, Frankie Dettori rode, and this one just a powerful effort for Inspiral. She beat a nice horse that we're going to talk about in a few minutes, and Inspiral, a 4-time Group 1 winner. John Gosden trains, and she has won Grade 1s at 2, 3, and 4. And her last race may have been her most dominating performance in her most recent outing. Now, Inspiral, if you've never seen the past performances on her, she is 8 for 12 lifetime, 8 wins and 12 starts. She's got 2 seconds. 2022, lightly raced, 4 starts, 2 wins. 2023, 4 more starts, 2 wins. 4-time Grade 1 winner, has the ability to lay close to the pace, but I think she'll appreciate getting that cover at Santa Anita with a big field. Now let's go to the lads, bringing over Warm Heart. Yes, an Aidan O'Brien trained horse. Let's go to the Yorkshire Oaks. Warm Heart with the pink cap wins the stretch long duel. This was a good duel all the way to the wire. Warm Heart finally getting that bob down on the line, wearing the pink cap, picking up the victory, and Warm Heart going to be coming over as one of the favorites in the filly and mare turf. She's trained by Aidan O'Brien. She won the Grade 1. She ran at Longchamp, the Yorkshire Oaks, Ascot winner, Grade 2, 8 starts, 5 wins for Warm Heart. Now we go to the possible speed of the race in Italian. Let's take you back to April. Jenny Wiley Stakes, Grade 1 at Keeneland, in Italian, on the engine, on the front end, goes wire to wire. Jose Ortiz rides, really kicks clear late. This was another one of her strong performances. You know, she comes off a tough second place finish at Keeneland in her last start, but ran her race. And when she's the speed of the speed, she can defeat anybody. Chad Brown trains, and she was just second most recently, but that was with Joel Rosario. We'll see who rides in the Breeders' Cup. A 4-time Grade 1 winner in Italian, and second in the Breeders' Cup 2022, was run down late in that race. And look at Italian's lifetime record. Look at all that speed. She's been at first at the first call in 7 straight races, 9 out of 10, and first at the second call in 6 straight races, and 10 out of 10 races leading at that second call. In Italian, a lot of speed. Peter Brandt and Chad Brown is the trainer. Now let's take a look at McKulick. McKulick, the Wya Stakes at Belmont Park, stock and pounds trip, slow fractions, Irad Ortiz. Now remember, the yielding course this day, a presser kind of mid-pack runner from McKulick. She doesn't need to be at the rear of the pack. She's got a good kick. If she can just lay close, get some speed, and her stablemate in Italian can provide that speed. McKulick, a strong contender for the filly and mare turf. Chad Brown trains. Nice record. She won the Glen Falls of Grade 2. She's got wins at Aqueduct, Saratoga, and Belmont as she goes to Santa Anita, the great race place for the filly and mare turf. Now you got Mosque de Savine. Let's go back to the pre-corrida. She finished second place in this one. She's in the red cap. A late move late to get second. Kind of got rolling late, but a nice effort overall. Before this, she ran second in her most recent start to Innsbruck. And, you know, grade 1 Romanette, the grade 1 Rothschild, Andre Faber trains. He gets some good runners in the Breeders' Cup. And jockey Alexis Puchin, second to Innsbruck in the Chariot Stakes. I like Mosque de Savine to be one of the top contenders in the filly and mare turf. So those 5 or 6 top contenders, you've got some speed in Italian. Other horses considering the filly and mare turf, you're going to have Parnack for Christopher Clement. Fev Rover, a recent winner at Woodbine, also won the Beverly D at Colonial Downs. You've got Gina Romantica, Anisette, White Beam for Chad Brown, Al Hussein, and Win Maryland, other horses to consider in the filly and mare turf. You know, when the pre-nominations are announced next week, I definitely think we're going to have 15, 16, 17 horses pre-nominated. We'll definitely get a field of 11 or 12 with the firm course expected at Santa Anita. We're getting closer to the big dance at Santa Anita. We've got updates on the Breeders' Cup, the 2-year-old recap earlier this week. Also a Win and You're In update from Sunday's action. We've also got updates on the turf on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we took a look at the distaff. Lots of Breeders' Cup news on the channel. Make sure to watch for more updates. Watch those videos and smash that like button. Share this with your other horse racing fans. And if you're from across the pond, give us some updates on the Euro contenders from a European standpoint. Also, I'm going to be doing a Breeders' Cup handicapping guide, a way to supplement your Breeders' Cup handicapping. It's going to come out a Friday edition, a Saturday edition. I'll have some picks, kind of some trip notes, kind of just some horses to consider and why you should consider them for your Breeders' Cup handicapping. Again, we're trying to get you to pick some winners. It's nothing more fun than picking some big winners on these days, but sometimes getting those exactas or the trifecta horse are the key to the Breeders' Cup profits. So sign up in the link in the description below. Competitive distaff division this year on the dirt. We took a look at the turf division earlier this week and the filly and mare turf contenders. I like Didia. She just runs all over the United States. In Spiral, a big win in the Chariot Stakes. Warm Heart, one of the co-favorites. And in Italian, the speed. Lots to consider in the filly and mare turf. McKulick in top form. And Miesque de Savine, and maybe we get Parnack or some other runners. It's the filly and mare mowing the lawn on the turf at the Breeders' Cup 2023. As D. Wayne Lucas says, people will have opinions, horses will have the facts.